Hello and welcome to the Batch Lady again, where I show you how to make fast, simple homemade meals you can make in advance, put in your freezer and use whenever you want. This is a Christmas special. Today we are talking about the Brussels sprout. Love it, hate it. What's your opinion? Let me know in the comments below. I absolutely love Brussels sprouts. We're going to make them for Christmas. I'm going to show you how to batch them early because you can actually make them taste really lovely even if you don't like them. I could eat them like this, but if you don't want to eat them like that, then we're going to make them. We are doing shredded Brussels sprouts with pancetta and some nutmeg and some pine nuts and butter, and we're going to cook it all up so that you just have to reheat it on the day. Okay, let's get going. You are going to need some Brussels sprouts, obviously. You're going to need 200 grams of pancetta, some butter, some pine nuts, which are about 80 grams if you've got them, of pine nuts. You're going to need some nutmeg and some virgin olive oil, okay? So let's get started. First, you want to sort of shred your Brussels sprouts. Now, the best way to do this, if you've got any ends on them, just chop the little end bit off. And then if your skin looks okay, just leave it. If the outer bits of the leaves look a bit brown, then just peel them off. But you don't want to be peeling a whole thing of Brussels sprouts. So just peel off any ones that you feel that you need to. You can just, you don't have to do it too finely. You can just slice these. So take the end off and then just slice them, and they sort of fall apart anyway. If you've got a food processor, cut the ends off, take any brown bits off and bung them in your food processor so that you can shred the whole thing like that, okay? Right, you want to get some olive oil in a pan, so just a splash, about a tablespoon of olive oil in your pan. Let it come to heat. And you are going to get your lardons, so that's 200 grams of lardons. These are just brought in a packet from the supermarket, just like that, so they're already like that. Wait for it to heat and we'll just get them on. Okay, that's great. They're just starting to sizzle away. I'm going to give them a sort of a minute, on the bacon about a minute, just to sort of start to cook, and then I'm going to get my Brussels sprouts in there as well. So let's come back in a minute. Okay, that bacon is just, those lardons are just cooking lovely, so we can now get our Brussels sprouts in the pan as well. It looks like a lot, it's going to cook down, remember? Give it a good mix around. Now I'm going to leave a sort of hole in the middle, and I'm also going to add a knob of butter to it. Just a good sort of chunk of butter going in. This will feed a sort of family of 4, I would say, 4, 6, 8. It really depends how much you like Brussels sprouts. I'll end up eating them all myself. I'm the only one that likes them. Add in your pine nuts at the same time. And you're going to add in a teaspoon of nutmeg, or half a teaspoon, depending how much you like it. And then just give that a stir and work around, making sure the butter melts all the way through. So just move the butter around till it's completely melted. And again, 4 to 5 minutes, and we'll come back and see what it looks like. Okay, 4 to 5 minutes later, and that's what you've got. It's lovely. It's got the pine nuts, the pancetta going through it. It smells lovely with the nutmeg, and it's just started to brown. You can see that, and sort of caramelize those little Brussels sprouts. I mean, it looks delicious. I've let it slightly cool. I'll just quickly show you. You want to leave it till it's completely cooled down. And you want to make sure you've labelled your bag, your Brussels sprouts. Now the great thing is all this little faffy bit is done for you on the day, okay? You're just going to label it, pour it into your bag. Make sure it's completely cool first. Don't do it hot like I'm doing. I'm just doing it to show you. Label it into your, pour it into your bag. You are then just going to, once it's cool, seal it up, freeze it flat. Another thing done for Christmas that you don't have to think about on the day. Christmas Eve, you're going to pull them out, leave them to defrost, and then you're just going to heat them back up either in the microwave or again just with a bit of butter on a pan, and in 5 minutes, once they're piping hot, they're good to serve. So everything's already done for you. You're not having to worry about all the tiny little steps that you need to do. I hope you have a lovely Christmas and enjoy your Brussels sprouts. Thanks for watching The Batch Lady. Bye.